I woke up at 8:30. 8:30. Gotta wait for the drop. Gotta wait for the drop. Gotta wait for the drop. I gotta turn that bitch up. Hold on. I gotta turn it up. We gotta run that back. Hold on. That bit's so hard. Let's simmer down. YouTube, I'm so sorry. It's been a minute since I posted. But it's your boy, Dev. And I'm back! Today, I got a cool little story time for y'all about how it was working at Rolling Loud, Los Angeles, 2025. Ooh. So, if you guys do not know, my day job is bartending, and I bartend parties, events, festivals. That's how I make my breach to pay my bills, to continue on my content journey. I had the opportunity to work at Rolling Loud, Los Angeles this year with a festival company that I work with. And let me tell you, I was having the time of my life, bro. Like, you would have thought I paid to get into this thing. The whole time I was getting paid to be there. That's one thing I really love about bartending. Like, you really get paid to be places that you like being, if you like partying or being at events, things like that, being outside, shit like that. And it's good money. So, without further ado, let's get into the story time. Lord, why don't you help me? Oh no. Alright, so when I first had got the notification that I was confirmed as a bar back for Rolling Loud, and a bar back is basically the person who restocks all the drinks, all the ice, water, anything that the bartender or the bar in general needs restocked, the bar back does, and they get a percentage of each bartender that they help. So I got confirmed as a bar back, and at first I was like, damn, like I kind of wanted to be a bartender. Like I applied for bar back and bartender, but they accepted me for bar back, and I was like, damn, like I had never been a bar back, so I didn't know like really what exactly to do, and I wanted to be a bartender because that's what I am. And I was like, you know what, like fuck it, we just gonna do it because I really want to go to Rolling Loud. Obviously, like I had never been to Rolling Loud, and the fact that I had the opportunity to be paid to be there, it was already a blessing. Fast forward to the night before, I posted this video right here, and the caption on TikTok was Rolling Loud ready. So I posted that the night before Rolling Loud. So that was my post, like, oh y'all, like I'm going to Rolling Loud. I'm really excited. And I've been posting like these little like random DJ videos because I go to a lot of events, and like just me like kind of mocking like what DJs be doing on TikTok. And if you don't follow me on TikTok, I post every single day. Follow me, page is right here, or it's not Devion. So next, I'm gonna just call it bartending, but mind y'all, I was bar back. So the thing with bartending festivals is it's a lot of people, right? So it's like 50,000 people. So it's gonna be a lot of bartenders. There was like, I would say maybe about 100 bartenders or something like that, give or take. Once you get there to the check-in, it's a lot of people, and they're all competing for the best spot in the venue. Like they all want to be either in the VIP or they all want to be facing the main stage. Rolling Loud was located in Inglewood, which is not too far from where I live now. So it was about like 15 minutes away from me. So pretty quick drive. I was super excited. I had a nice breakfast. I get there, I get to check-in. I had seen some people that I had known from a festival that I had worked in the near past. So I was like, oh my gosh, hey, how you doing? I'm semi new to this event company. I had only worked one event with them, so I was still kind of shy and like new and stuff like that. So it was nice to know some people once I got there. So once we checked in, we walked into the venue. I remember taking this photo, and it's a live video. Like we were basically all walking to our bars. Once we finally had got in, I was bar 12, which was right by the main stage, but it was on the opposite side, so I wasn't facing the main stage, but I was right by the main stage so I could hear all the main stage music. So this was the main stage right here. So that was the main stage right there. And this was awful lot of cough syrup. their little stand. I low-key was asking to go to the bathroom like a little too much. Like I was like, every time there was a banger on, I was like, yo, can I'm gonna go run to the bathroom real quick. And you see me in the crowd like this. Till I can't feel nothing. So as you can see, I was really enjoying myself and I was really getting the most out of like just being there. And this was around like 3 o'clock, so the doors had just opened. There was nobody on the stage or anything like that. I had already done all my bar back work, so I was just chilling, you know, in the crowd. I think I took like a little 15-minute break or something like that. The first day was a lot of work and I learned a lot about how much work the bar back position is. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you don't know how to bartend, but you do wanna work festivals and, you know, be in that atmosphere and make a lot of money at these festivals, bar backing is definitely where it's at, because I was assigned to 10 different bars and all 10 bars give me 20% of their cash tips and their credit card tips. And the cash tips is like whatever, like, but the credit card tips, which should be coming in and the next few days will be in the thousands. Anyways. Bro, I cannot take myself serious sometimes. And this was a 2-day festival, so this was only the first day. So I had learned a lot about how much work it was the first day, and it went pretty smooth. Like, I saw A$AP Rocky on Helicopter. I saw Sexy Red right here. This was A$AP Rocky on Helicopter right here. And this was me from my bar. So you can kind of see like how far I was. Like I wasn't far, but. So that was the first night. And then I was able to leave like right around when A$AP Rocky was performing. 11 p.m. is when I left the first night. So keep that time in mind. So I'm walking to the parking lot. I get an email that they want us back at 8 in the morning. They want us back here, back where I'm walking from at damn near 12 a.m. by 8 a.m. in the morning, the next morning. My feet hurting. I'm damn near walking like this. I'm like, oh. Boy, I'm tired as hell, boy. If that's what they really want, I'm only 15 minutes away, so I can't really do too much complaining. Like, god damn, why they want us there so early? At first, we was supposed to be there by like 11 or 12. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a little bit of rest. But then they said 8 in the morning. And mind you, I'm doing a little brand deal right now, and I can't really talk about it, but I had to submit some content for them that night because it was due that night and I had procrastinated on it. So I had to get home, take a shower, do that, and then go to bed. I'm like, okay, I'll wake up around 6. Fast forward to the next day, twin. I wake up, come closer. I woke up at 8:30. 8:30. You know that feeling when your mom wakes you up for school and she like, get up, get dressed, I'm gonna be right back. You like, all right. And then you fall back asleep and then you hear her footsteps coming back to your room. That's how fast I got back up. Oh my God, I'm late as fuck. My feet was still hurting, my calves was cramping up, my pants was still wet from the night before, twin, and I still had to get up and dip out with no breakfast in my tummy. No breaking in my tummy, you see what I'm saying? I had to get there, crust in my eyes. I damn near only swiped my teeth 2 times with my toothbrush and I left out the house. Luckily, they were just grateful that people that showed up had showed up because there was a lot of no-shows, so they didn't even stress the fact that I was late along with like more people that were late. So the second day, I was like, even though I'm tired, like this is still Rolling Loud, and the performers that I had wanted to see were performing that day, which was Playboy Cardi, you see what I'm saying, and Ken Carson and Ian, like way more people than the day one. And this is what my bar looked like. So I was assigned to all these bars, like it's all in one tent, so I can just walk through. But I was assigned to all these bars and I was right by the Ferris wheel. And this was me, day 2. Like I was pretty burnt out and it was cold as hell outside. But I put on like a little bit extra swag the second day because I didn't really know you could wear a hat. Like the thing about bartending festivals is that you can kind of wear some swag if you want to, as long as it's like mostly black. This was the merch booth right here. Long ass line. I was finna get in the line and buy some merch, but honestly, I wasn't trying to cough up my check anyways. This was the Ferris wheel right here. So there was a crazy story I had to tell y'all. So I, as a bar back, had me a knife, right? So let's pretend this is a knife. So I had a knife in my pocket like this the whole time. It was used for everything, like cutting bags of ice. I could just slice through that motherfucker and just put it right where I need it to be. Or boxes, cut through, break those boxes down. Anything, I always using a knife more than anything. I had slid to the bathroom, porta potties. I had to handle my business. I had to drop the kids off to the pool. Make sure y'all be safe on them porta potties. Like, oh my God, like festival porta potties are the worst. I dropped my knife on the ground and I was rushing and my adrenaline was pumping. So I was rushing, boom, I get done with my business and I walk out the porta potty. I walk back to my bar, get back to work. Once I realized I needed my knife, I reached for it and I felt like it wasn't there. And instantly, I remembered that my knife was in the porta potty, bro. Imagine that. You have a whole pocket knife in a random ass porta potty where all these drunk motherfuckers and ratchet ass motherfuckers is literally going into, and they are eager to find a knife and just ruin the whole night for everybody. So I run back to the bathroom. Oh no! I'm waiting outside the porta potty because somebody else is using it, and all I'm hearing is the one porta potty that I was in, somebody was in there throwing up for 25 minutes straight, bro. And I'm knocking on that joint. I'm like, yo. And she's not even answering. Like, it's just straight throwing up. And I feel it like, okay, I've been there before, so I'ma wait. So I waited there for 25 minutes straight, bro. Right outside the porta potty. Just people watching everybody get out the porta potty, and they're all drunk, slurring their words, and they falling all over the place. And I'm like, wow, like, y'all are irresponsible. Not gonna lie, but none of my business, because y'all are making me money. The person finally gets out the porta potty, and it turns out to be two people, a girl and her boyfriend. And the girl was the one that was throwing up. I could tell because the boyfriend was like, you know, he grabbed her and he helped her out, and she had a hood on, some glasses on, and she was just like, I'm like, yo, bro, yo. So I think I left something in here. You feel me? Like
What did he say? What?
I left something in here. Have you seen a knife or whatever? Yeah, I work here. And I think I look like a security guard because I had my all black on, I had my sunglasses on, my hat, I had an earpiece in with a little rubber part that come in. And, you know, in the ear, feel me? He talking about,
oh, you talking about this right here?
I'm like, yo. Yes, I'm talking about that. Give me that, nigga. But yes, bro, like, on God, you really didn't have to be that honest, and you really looked out for me because I know you was probably finna use that tonight because you were drunk. Low-key, one of the craziest part of that story, because that was a 1 in a million chance. If it was not that person, or if I didn't realize sooner, it was just like a 1 in a million chance that somebody found it and gave it back to me. You see what I'm saying? So that was a crazy story. I get back to work. I'm low-key dead this second day, but I'm getting the work done and stuff. All the bartenders were really cool. I was just vibing with the people, everything. On my lunch, so we got two lunches. So the first lunch, I ate 1010 Burger, which is Mike Malak's burger spot. He had a booth there. But then the second lunch, this was me right here. Just wait for it. Just wait for it. I saw Leather Jacket live. There was security guards in the crowd, bro. What? I had 30 minutes, bro. And this is what I spent my time doing. What? I'm about to, what? I'm burnt out. My feet is numb. I bet you they don't give a fuck about my lick. Fatty cut. Phobia. Lifestyle rasta, yeah. I've been off these drugs. Ooh. Bro, what? So I'm lit this whole time, like, I'm in the middle of the pit. I had 30 minutes, twin. I had to pee so bad. I heard rock and roll live, bro. Old Ken Carson. That's just how I rock and roll, 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 roll. Bro, and bro, mind you, it's so cold and I had my white beater on, my feet hurting, my whole outfit is wet because I'm carrying ice that damn near already melted because it was sitting outside for 2 days straight. So it's leaking all in my pants and my shirt. I had to pee, I had to go to the bathroom, and I only had 30 minutes to get all this done, bro. I was in the crowd for 25 minutes, and luckily my bar lead gave me like 40 minutes because I told him like I really wanted to see Ken Carson live. So he was like, all right, you got 40 minutes, bro. Go have fun. So I get back to my bar with 5 minutes left to sit down and chill before I had to go back and basically clean up the rest of the stuff for the night. Because by this time it was 9:23 and the bar was basically closing around like 10. And the most of the work is done on the last day of the festival after the bar closes. So I had to pick up all the ice buckets, go to the back, dump them out, organize all the drinks, all the liquors, the sodas, everything. That's what the bar backs do. And I was burnt out. But that was my favorite part of the whole festival, was Ken Carson's performance and the fact that I was able to spin that in the mosh pit. Even though I was dead, like the fact that I was getting paid to go see Ken Carson was amazing, and just rage with all these people. And you know, just I like really felt in my element, and you know, I had so much fun with that. But the last clip I do want to show y'all is, this was when I was leaving. This was Playboi Carti's set. He performed Music, which is his new album, and that was cool to be the first to hear it live. But yeah, I really didn't want to keep this story like crazy long, and my freaking camera is about to overheat. But I did want to say, like, I'm very grateful that I worked Rolling Loud. If you guys want to know more about like bartending, festivals and stuff, like I honestly really love helping people with this, because this is like my main source of income right now. And you know, if y'all help me get to 2,000 subs, I'll help y'all make some breach and do the same thing I'm doing, which is being at these festivals, being at these parties, having a good time, getting paid good money for it, and meeting like great people, you know what I mean? Like being able to serve like these celebrities and these rappers and connect with them and stuff, like it's honestly so dope. So I appreciate y'all for watching, man. Maybe my next story time will be how I worked a rave last weekend, which was Beyond Wonderland, and that was crazy. Let me see if I can give y'all a little sneaky peeky. If you, this is the first day right here, and that was a 2-day festival, like about 2 hours away, so I had to get a room. And that was a whole nother experience, and that was just literally a couple days ago. So I appreciate y'all for watching, man. YouTube gang, we still here, bro. Although I'm on TikTok the most, like we still here posting, trying to, you know, keep the consistency going, keep the videos going, build up the community, you feel me, and keep the story times going. So without further ado, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. I'm finna go create some TikToks. I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.